So we're going to be telling you the top 5 most important things that you need to know in order for you to be a successful Nigerian influencer. That's if you want to be an influencer. So keep watching. Number 5, charisma. And no, I'm not talking about Ricardo Charisma. I'm actually talking about the quality of a person being likable and people wanting to imitate them. That type of charisma. In order for you to understand what I'm talking about, can you imagine Dojazi as a 100-meter race sprinter? Or someone like Basket Mount as commissioner of police, or Kevin Hart in the military? I don't want to be in that military. I think you get the point. Being charismatic is about being comfortable and being at home with what you are doing, being knowledgeable and being experienced with what you are doing in such a way that when people see your content, they can easily see that you are one of the very best in your industry. And therefore you are an authority that they can look up to and source information from. Like the popular saying goes, if you judge a fish by how it climbs a tree. Number 4, good personal branding. Now this has to do with presenting yourself online in consumable quality content, whether it is podcasting, blogging, vlogging, or photo content. You have to make your content very presentable and consumable. That means you have to work on getting at least a standard quality content. For instance, I always advise people to use vlogging because I prefer vlogging. And if you do go into vlogging, you should be making use of a very good camera. So you should be using the best camera phones like Google Pixel or Samsung or the iPhone. But if you don't have those, you can get yourself a more affordable digital camera to shoot your videos so that your videos can at least reach a certain quality that is consumable. And then you make use of other natural resources at your disposal to make sure that your videos are at least standard quality. The most important thing is that you shoot to make sure that you are producing quality consumable content. Number 3, two-way communication. Do you remember that song, Stan, by Eminem featuring Dido, from Eminem's second album, where Stan sadly took his life? Well, don't be the Eminem in that song. And that's what this whole point is about. You should be communicating with those who give you feedback on the content that you put out. You definitely have a stream of quality content that you've already been putting out. So people are going to be giving you feedback on what they've learned and how things are turning out for them. So you should respond to those feedbacks as you deliver more value to them. Number 2, choosing the correct platform. Let's say you're an influencer who creates marketing videos for toys. So you have to choose the correct platform where you're going to be able to meet people who buy toys. So it's either parents who buy the toys for their children or the kids themselves. So what platform are you going to put your videos on to be able to reach those people? Let's say maybe TikTok. There you have a lot of young people, or maybe Facebook, where you could reach the parents. And then you put out the videos that you know will be valuable on these different platforms. On Facebook, you can put out content of the best toys for 2020 and things like that. And if you're on TikTok, well, you have to dance. Let's say you put out dancing videos because that's what TikTok is mostly about. But let's say you make this mistake and say, okay, there are many people on Twitter, and then you go choose Twitter as a platform for you to sell toys, and you're making dancing videos with toys. You're on your own. I did not send you. Okay, so I think we get that specifically. You have to choose the correct platform that's going to fit you very well. Number 1, having a good targeting strategy and implementation. Now let's pause for a minute to understand what a targeting strategy and the implementation means. For instance, let's say you want to sell toys. You have chosen the platform that's going to be Facebook, and you want to target parents because you don't know how to dance. So you're creating content and you have no followers. But Facebook's organic reach, that means when you post content on Facebook and Facebook freely carries your content, they don't really deliver it to a lot of people. Facebook currently has a 10% organic reach. By that I mean if you just post out content and you have 1,000 followers, you're only going to reach 100 people organically. That is, when you just put out the content and you didn't boost it, you didn't pay anybody, you didn't promote, no adverts, nothing, you're only going to reach about 10%, which will just be 100 people out of the 1,000 people that you have that are following you. So when you want to target these people, when you want to do more, you have to check out the platform that you are on and have a good targeting strategy that's going to get you the results that you're looking for. Facebook is an old social media. So they've created their algorithm to only deliver your content to people who are following you. If you don't boost it, that if you don't run adverts, you post the content, that content is just you and that content that will be looking at each other. So if you really want to reach people, you're going to have to spend some money on that platform so that Facebook can carry your content to people who are not even following you. Now that's not the same with some other platforms like maybe TikTok. TikTok will still deliver your videos to people who don't even follow you. You have to have a correct strategy for the platform that you are on. So if you are using Facebook as your number one platform, then you should be able to have a good strategy of how you're going to be spending money on adverts. Your lookalike audiences, your custom audiences, how you target. There is a system, there is a way. If not, you're going to spend a lot of money and you're not going to meet anybody. So that's what I mean by having a good targeting strategy and the implementation. And that is very critical for anybody who wants to be an influencer, because when you target people correctly, you can be able to deliver content to them and deliver value, and the rest of the things that we've said will just come alive and everything clicks. So if you did learn anything from this video, please do give us a like, and if you have friends who you know would need this content, do share it to them. And if you have any questions, leave them for us in the comment section and we definitely will be getting back to you. So this is Chukwudi from Start Business. See you in the next one.